I grew up at St. John Cantius in Tremont, and at our parish, Corpus Christi was celebrated with elaborate processions. Altar boys in red, flower girls scattering petals, the sisters, the parish societies with banners, with the bells ringing in the tower, led our pastor carrying the Blessed Sacrament out the front doors of the church and into the streets of our neighborhood. People had set up altars on their front porches, and we would stop at one, have benediction, and there sing some songs, some prayers, and move on to the next altar until we finally went back up the front steps of our church and back into the house of God. Now, these processions not only demonstrated our belief in the true presence to our non-Catholic neighbors, but they taught us lifelong Catholics something as well, that God walked with us in our ordinary lives, that Jesus strolled with us the streets of our neighborhood, that he blessed us from our front porches and watched us in our front yards. Jesus cannot be locked in tabernacle or church. The same Christ who chose to walk among us then walks among us and is with us still. Many of you who are watching today cannot get to church the way you want to. Many of you cannot receive communion the way you did in times of old. But Christ is still with you. He's not only in church, he's in your apartment, he's in your nursing home room, he's with you in the hospital. The same Christ who was so comfortable in the house of Peter's mother-in-law is with you today. The same Christ who sat down at dinner in the homes of tax collectors like Matthew and Zacchaeus, or with good friends like Martha and Mary and Lazarus, and even sat on the front porches of our homes on Professor Avenue, wants to walk with you, wants to enter your house today. And so on this great feast of Corpus Christi, invite him into your hearts. He loves them more than a monstrance of gold. Today on Corpus Christi, every day, you walk and live in the presence of the Savior. Today and every day, walk humbly and gently with your God. God love you.